What's up everyone, my name is Nitro and welcome back to some more Neko Nin EX Heart plus Nachi. On the last episode, Nachi and Haruki were having their fun time in the park by tickling each other and she was getting way too hot at the moment,
I was hoping it was gonna happen right there.
But Yura interrupted the moment.
Damn it.
And now we found out that Nachi is in heat, but she's holding it back.
Don't hold it back, Nachi. Just let it happen.
And now we're in the park waiting for Nachi and Perlichi just arrived. So let's get this started. Unlike Yura, your nose has gotten pretty sharp, I see. Sure, no. As Nachi-san crawls out of her thicket all on four, Tama immediately goes to fawn over her. She's so happy with her. Aren't you a shinobi with a master? Then act like it and stop fawning on me like a child. Nachi-san's toe is standing upright. I see it all the time when Tama and Yura fawn over me. It's a sign that you're happy. One-chan, are you gonna make up with One-chan? Make up what? Shinobi serves their master. Changing their master means that I'm no different than a stranger. You're not a stranger, One-chan. I am probably considered a runaway ninja in the Fuma village, and if I get too openly involved then, you're not at all. In the village, you're known for sending a lot of money there, so they consider you sort of like an idol. I see, the Fuma village has gotten more lenient then. She's grinding like crazy. What are you grinding at? Me? Oh, I was just admiring how well you two get along. Don't leave me, we're in the middle of a conversation. Maybe she doesn't... Yeah. Maybe she doesn't realize it, but Nachi has been petting Tama's head back and head like mad.
Head pats.
I share the same opinion as Tama. It isn't as if Suzuki-san and I are at odds with one another, so there's no need for you to quarrel with Yura, am I right? You can give One-chan even more head pats and stuff. I can very well do that. I have my position to think of. As she moves Tama from off her lap and stands up. So wait, Tama was sitting on her lap?
Oh, what? That's adorable. I
know. I wish there was a scene to show that. Cats are a creature of whim. What I said yesterday and that promise, I'm going to call it a quits on that matter. You mean the matter of my training? After all, we aren't allies. Why not? We can all live at Oni-chan's house. You really don't listen, do you? I said that we can't. Aww.
Yura said... Oh, not you. Tama said.
You really can't, I say. I get that we can't. I will never ask you to stop serving Suzuki-san. Still, Tama looks so happy, so maybe every once in a while you guys could get all sister-like, you know, like occasionally spending time together and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're a naive one. One-chan. I'm going home. I can't stick around you after all. Tama thinks of following after Nachi-san, but instead slumps in this despondent manner. She's always been sensitive to this kind of indicators. Have I inconvenienced you? I'm apologize in that case. I never wanted you to go out of your way for me. Quit making a big deal out of everything. It's creeping me out. My circumstances or whatever, just together it still doesn't concern. Oh, there's Yura.
Eee.
I think he bit her. Wait, did she? Did she bit her tail?
Did she bit her butt?
I don't know. I mean, she is behind her.
Don't ruin that perfect butt.
I mean, look at that. She's right there.
I thought you were gonna zoom in on the tits for me.
No.
I'm disappointed in you.
Don't be such a perv.
I mean, hey,
Yep, she bit the tail.
I heard that.
She bit the tail. I'm pretty sure she did. Yura had approached Nachi-san's rear without drawing anyone's attention, and seems to have bitten into her tail. I was right.
Oh Jesus.
She did follow us, even though she was told to mind the house. To mind the house. Naughty. It's not at all naughty. It's shinobi's duty to always think of their master first and foremost, and prioritize protecting him at all times. After all, what kind of arbitrary decision is that? A shinobi is obviously supposed to stay vigilant to the missions given to them, and that alone. Quit trying to fan the fire, Nachi. You wretch! You will pay for your repeated disrespect. Yura sticks her hand into her bag, pulls out something white, and throws it towards Nachi-san. Breakup letter? Serving a wretched woman who is unkind to Lord Haruki is conduct beyond disloyal. It's a downright treasonous. Normally I would shove you down myself, but I do not feel so confident that I will win. So I'm going to settle accounts and consider you dead inside my mind. Damn. How flexible. My number one priority is serving Lord Haruki, not purging traitors. Setting aside your physical strength, as a shinobi, you have grown up to be quite shinobi-like. Nachi-san? Nachi-san picks up the breakup letter off the ground, putting it into her bag. Hey, are you serious? If you get your wrongdoings and want to apologize, now is your only chance to do so. If Lord Haruki gives you his pardon, then I might consider following in suit. What do you mean you might follow in suit? You're not in the wrong here. Fare thee well, sister. By the time the sharp sound for kicking off the ground reaches my ears, Nachi-san has already disappeared. Yura One-chan, were you mean to One-chan? Scold her Oni-chan. It's starting to get confusing, the fact that she's calling everyone Oni-chan.
I know.
Oh boy, I wasn't being mean. That hard-headed minx wouldn't understand unless I had told her off this much. Now I think she understood. She ended up taking it to heart. Either way, it's obvious that she's going to get lonely and come begging for forgiveness, so when that happens, I pray that you are tolerant for misgivings. She's not gonna come. Nachi-san is in league with Suzuki-san, after all. I dislike this ever so. I do understand how she must feel, wanting to be together with her sister, and not being able to forgive her precious older sister for serving another person. However, the same goes in regard to Nachi-san's position as well. One-chan, the way you acted, I think it's giving One-chan even more insensitive to never come back. If she took the breakup letter, then that's that. And I'm considering her a complete stranger for the rest of time. Damn. Oh jeez. Nachi may be the Shima the Fuma for not being any help, but I will serve you 100 times harder to compensate. So please have mercy, Nin. What a predicament. I pet Yura's head and she looks depressed, quite the contrary to what she's telling me. Oni-chan. Don't look so down in the dumps. It's okay. I'll handle this, okay? Oh, I knew we could count on you, Lord Haruki. I guess this is the very picture of my mouth writing a check that my ass can't cash. I beg of thee, please open that hard-headed girl's eyes. This isn't what I meant, though. Wait, let me think for a second. Will a second be enough, I wonder? I look at the sky perplexed, seeing the once purely blue sky being tinged with a faint shade of orange. Oh boy. Oh, my Lord Cat, you are late in your return yet again today. You're in a good mood, aren't you? Perish the thought. Everyone has been worried about you, Lord Cat. Yeah, worry. That's going to waste. It's going to a waste. I cut my ties with those guys. Coco, my oh my! What a surprise! You still were associating despite being runaway ninja. You got a real sardonic undertone there. I just felt a tad envious. Beg your pardon. This ain't really nothing. I'm just committed. Okay. It's really hitting. It's really hitting home.
Dang, I bet you she feels lonely now.
Yeah. It's a communication from Crow. Well, what's an intruder? On tonight of all nights. I'm gonna assume it's Haruki? Oh my, you're late. Sorry, are you safe? The intruder there... what? What's the cold look? The intruder is over there on the floor. He seems to be here for you either way. Oh? I'll leave the rest to you. And good evening. Still, I can't believe that, despite the fact that we're no strangers to one another, that I've been on the receiving end of such a messed up reception. She got me tied up so tight that I can't even roll myself over. What are you here for? Maybe this is a backlash for me awkwardly squirming around until Suzuki-san and the other left. Raising her eyebrows, Nachi-san comes over and pinches my cheek hard. No, let me guess. You're a slow-witted softy after all. You were worried of my little sister and came here to arbitrate matters, right? That seems like an idea a simple-minded and dummy like you would cook up. Her child is happy. She herself hasn't noticed that the sound of her own toe is giving off, though. I told you that it's just how shinobis are, didn't I? Or maybe you're saying that you got some bright idea in mind. Well, I don't know if it's a bright or not, really. If you don't, then that's great. What the hell does that mean? Her tail is angry. Those two are shinobis too. Even if you do stick your nose in because you feel sorry for them, there's no way I stand for that. Cutting ties, huh? As a shinobi, the both of us are better off with things as they stand. Aren't you just forcing yourself to be okay with it? You got a big mouth, you bastard. I'm so weak. She grins her fist against my cheek. I get your way of thinking rather, more like I want to respect it. I guess it's like sort of a shinobi pride thing, right? Well, more or less. But there's no need to stand on ceremonies so much in this day and age, you know? Huh? It's because you have the the cutthroat background coming out of the Sengoku era, keeping highly confidential information and stuff. That exists even to this date. You know, a shinobi's main mission is to come into contact with that which is being concealed. Our family doesn't have anything to hide. You never know what will happen down the road, though. What kind of turn will have to be taken in order for something so cutthroat to take root in my family? I wonder. I'm drawing nothing but blanks. As if I care. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak like I'm posing a riddle with no answer. I just, my way of thinking holds the here and now more important than future nobody even knows about. We live in a peaceful time, don't we? It might be a layman's ideology, but putting this old custom or whatever on higher priority than anything else is something I don't agree with. You're making this complicated. Darn, I'm not getting the point across. Basically, anyone can postulate about what might happen, and what really matters is, you see, make it simpler and out with it already. I'm awkward, so I don't care if it's just to help me save face, but please try to get along with your sister.
You should.
So that's what it. So that what it. Damn it. So that's what it. After all, huh? That was a dragged out way to of putting it, you know. In a rare turn of event, Nachi-san pouts like a child and scratches her head. Well, in any case, I came here to propose that to Suzuki-san, and Suzuki-san, I wonder why she tied me up though. What did she say to her? I figure it might be too late, but I wanted permission. Yura and Tama both are still beginners in all this, so I was wondering if you could lend me Nachi-san as a sort of instructor, pretty much. Then that's what I said. All that thinking, and that's what you came up with? Of course. Oh, wait, what? Well then, freaking phone ran out of battery. That's bad. He's gonna miss this. Oh well. Freaking thing, where's the thing? Bad timing for that damn thing to run out of battery. But oh well. Of course it won't be forever. I understand where you're coming from. In all this, after all, did someone try to reservedness? Okay, whatever. As tried as it may be, I figure some reservedness is important. I wonder if you'll buy that story. Don't know. I had to give it asking a try. Another thing, you think Yura is going to accept something so vague? Don't know. I'm gonna slap you silly. I have no clue, I swear. I don't have any siblings of my own. I'm trying my best to create an opportunity for you to interact with those two, though I'm not over here giving orders forcing you to get along. But I saw Tama fawn over you like crazy, and you don't seem to regret ever taking that stance against you in the first place. Yeah, I'm well aware. She flicks my nose. Basically, you're trying to say that it's my job as an elder sister to mend my relationship with those two dummies. Yes, more or less. This is starting to get real corny. That isn't true. By the way, I wonder how long they're gonna keep me tied up like this. No need to tell me the same spell twice. Saiha is overhearing this conversation. We're having here after all. What? That's so. Yeah. Thanks to you, I'm embarrassed as well. Finally, Nachi crouches down next to me and cuts my rope for me. I'll talk about the rest in private. Go home. Okay, well, the streets are dangerous at night, so walk me home, please. What are you, a spoiled baby? I'm not, but there's something I want to talk to you together about, so please. Okay. Right. We're being overheard, right? This is probably gonna make them suspect me again, but whatever, let's go. I'm sorry. Oh boy. My wrists are still stinging with pain from where they were tightly bound. What time is it? So don't tell me that you plan on just taking me back to your house just like this, do you? I think that I'd be rushing things a bit too much. Then maybe personally speaking? This might be hard for you to answer, but well, he sent me a free message, I guess. This might be hard for you to answer, but why are you over there with Suzuki-san in the first place? Alright. Damn it, freaking thing is still charging. Can't even answer it. Well, whatever.
That was weird.
Yeah, and it's still charging.
God dang it.
So you won't be able to see anything. Okay, let's see. I feel like she was awfully close to my face just now. I think though that those two, especially Yura, are really hung up on the point, you see? I see, so you mean you want to verify the point beforehand, eh? Nachi-san matters looking up longingly at the moon. I mean, I'm in debt to her. That's why that's what I prompted. In depth, you say? I can remember it like it was yesterday. That one day.
Maybe it was yesterday.
I was crazy hungry. I had left the Fuma village to earn money away from home, but with no work or anything to eat, I ran through my traveling money. Call it an impulse, but by the time I came to my senses, I had hardly chased down a pizza delivery scooter and finished eating about 70% of the pizza I nabbed. So she stole pizza. Well, at that point, percentage doesn't really matter, does it? If a shinobi breaks man's law, then it causes trouble for the village, so with suicide as my only recourse, I pointed the kunai towards my throat. Over a pizza? Apparently, yeah, but that was like in the past, apparently.
She didn't kill herself?
Because she was stealing from a pizza guy? And that's basically like breaking the law or something, so she decided to kill herself, but I'm guessing somebody stopped her. And the one who stopped me was Saya. I figured she would. She praised me, the person who was about to end her own life, calling me a valiant soul, give me a renowned cat life. What happened after this? And it's not what I imagined. She paid for the pizza for me. She nods and saw me with a face that says, "Yup, story is over." I don't have a single complaint. I'm able to send the village money by working under her. I'm also able to eat pizza anytime I want. I see, pizza.
ピザめっちゃうまい
Because it is really yummy. I'm not practically overwhelmed.
忍びの技を生かす
She gave me a place to utilize my shinobi techniques.
お前にはあいつらもいるしな
You have those too with you. I got no intention of going over to you. I'm giving up on convincing you. Enough that I can say something slightly reluctant, in a joking manner at least.
なんだ
What are you are you disappointed or something? It'd be rude even if I said that wasn't the case at all, wouldn't it?
曖昧な言い方しよう
Damn you and your vague word choices. With perfect timing, my house come into view. Sorry for rambling on to you. I get what you're saying, of course. Telling those two and asking them to get the picture is a different story. Let's have a nice normal meetup next time. She leaves faster than my eyes can track. As Nachi sleeps under the cover of the night darkness, a thought once passed my mind. Wow.
Also the covers of the bed.
Wow, pizza, eh? Let's see what's gonna happen. It's still night.
なんだあの野郎
What is up with that bastard screwing around with me like that, bringing up our family relations?
あの野郎
That bastard, that bastard. Oh boy, let's see what happens.
猫人 X ハート
Nachi was saying that.
Yeah, she knows she likes it.
Yep.
Just as soon dairy.
Mm-hmm. You're too heavy, darn it, Yura. Hmm?
何度忠告して
Boy, no matter how many times I warn you, you don't utilize your situational awareness in the slightest. So Nachi woke up next to him.
What?
Yes. Huh?
Is there a scene?
No, not really. Miserable fool. I get insulted by a cat person hanging over me in the same position that Yura usually takes. What's the problem today, Nashi-san?
お前が根性を鍛え
Come on, you're the one who wanted me to get you back in shape.
春樹殿
Lord Haruki, it's time to wake up and make breakfast. I feel like sunny side up today. Nin?
お前もだここまで来てまだ私の手配に気づかないのかそれでも忍びか
Oh my god, my throat is getting super dry. Then there's you, not sensing my presence after getting this far, and you call yourself a Fuma Shinobi. Could you please stop making holes in the wall? So,
What?
because basically Yura just came in asking Haruki to wake up, but then she sees Nachi in the bed, so she started like slashing with her kunai around, and she made a couple of holes in the wall. Still, what godlike technique to think that she pinned Yura to the wall with those shooting pins without leaving a mark on her body?
この分じゃ
Indeed, at this rate, instruction is going to be needed. So does that mean
許可は出たからよ
it's because I got the permission? And come on, don't embarrass me now. I'm your instructor.
誰が師匠だ
Who's my instructor? I don't follow this at all, Nachi. You miserable cur. Nachi!
うるせえバカ
Shut up, dummy.
あれ
Huh? It's Oneshan! Despite noticing that Yura is pinned on the wall, Tama casually ignores it and goes to snuggle up to Nachi-san. Things get oddly cut and dry in moments like this.
お姉ちゃんも一緒に住む
Are you gonna live with us, Oneshan?
住まねえよ
I ain't living here. I'm only here on a mission.
おのれ裏切り者め
Damn you, you dirty traitor. This is going to transform me into the very spirit of vengeance. I swear I'll find my chance and give you hell. Oh, Yura. Which is why you ended up like that, Yura.
おい
Hey,
結局どうなったの
so what is going to be, Onishan? That depends on everyone else. We're far from a happy ending, but I don't get the impression is a bad one either. Get away from Nachi, please, Lord Haruki. Her scent. You'll start to reek of her scent. Has she always been that resentful of me? Nope. Yeah, right. Wishful thinking, but I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, I think it's time for me to stop recording. Holy shit, I've been recording for 30 minutes again. And there's still no scenes. I don't have nothing for a thumbnail. Damn it. This is really frustrating for me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my lord. I wonder how many scenes are there to begin with. Oh, well, whatever. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.